the famous chocker industry looks like in St. Francis. They're all about to launch next week. Just a couple of days. Make like Donald and Duck.
For St. Francis is Calgary, permission to exit port, over.
So in case you haven't realized, it's definitely not a rock and surf episode. Stay tuned. So Bronson is a commercial. For those who don't know, this is Mick. Hi Mick.
How's it?
We all know Bronson. Fishing gods, please can this bring us a nice yellowtail fish? But better fishing than yesterday. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Bigger. How deep are we?
You're in
30 meters. Alright, first drop. Nothing on the trawl. Commercial bronze here is doing something
very unusual. Very different.
That's not a bad little bumpy bump there.
Let me get a Jeff just in case. It's a yellowtail. It's a yellowtail.
Huh?
Like, whoa. Bro, I'll lift him. It's a yellowtail. Hey! Hey, Uncle Kevin, bro! I got one on bait. 50s, yeah.
Bronson's got a fishy. Mick's got a yellowtail. And I've broken off, so I'm out again. Well, let's go. My sardine just has to defrost there, actually. And then it's going to get a bite. First fishy. Got a freaking 12-ounce sinker, yeah? I think I'm fighting more of a sinker than a fish. So what's this, a carpenter?
Yeah, it's a carpenter.
So these things actually make more money, huh?
It's about 25 a kilo. Is that a big size or small size?
Put this guy back, huh? Yummy, yummy, yummy. In my tummy.
What is that thing? A fly?
A calzone.
Is it?
Oh, maybe not. It's very shallow. Nah, it's
Big Roman.
big Roman. Oh, look at that pretty fishy.
Oh, well done, dude.
Yeah. Look at those stunning colors. Look at those big teeth. Very, very, very nice tasting fish. Targeted a lot by these boat anglers on the bottoms. Stunning fish. We're fishing about 8 to 10 meters of water. Yeah, what a beautiful fishing.
So I've been using a rod and reel all morning, and that's not what I'm used to. I found mixed hand line, so we're gonna do it right now. This is the right way.
The only way for Bronson. What are you gonna try catch? Bait?
I want to try and catch a mackerel or something small just to put on for bait, so we can put on all the house bait. But it's a problem. We're catching coral.
Hey man.
That's not what we want to use.
Okay, so we've started trawling, then we did some bottom fishing. It was lekker. We switched over from the deeper water, then we came down to about 8 meters, 8 meters. We got a couple of romans. We got that yellowtail first drop. We're gonna just do the same drift as we just did where we got those 2 Romans, and hopefully we'll get a yellowtail, keelback, and a Roman. It's a nice way of fishing and getting a mixed bag. All of those fish are great to eat. It's gonna be lekker. Nice to get some fresh food in during lockdown or just after lockdown.
Okay guys, looks like we've got a nice tail on here. It's giving some carrots.
Hey, there he's coming. Oh, coming in the circle. There is a tail.
Take your time with the sticky.
Look at that head shakes, huh?
Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah!
We've been trying all morning for these fish. Mick managed on his first drop, and this is the second one of the morning so far. Lovely, lovely yellowtail. Built for speed. Check out stunning colors over there. Beautiful yellow line running down the body. Absolutely powerful fish this. This little one here had me buckling over the rail, yeah? And it's only about a 2 to 3 kilo fish. So we can only imagine what one of those bigger 10 kilo brutes are going to do.
That's a tail.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Feels like quicker. Oh, yeah, it didn't feel quick.
Sure. It's a proper Roman, right?
Fish. Catching bottom fish all day and bottom fish. Roma!
You're recording?
Like a hook.
Like a little yellowtail. So we each got a yellowtail. Bunch of Romans. Not a bad day for your first day out. It's Mick's first day of the boat, guys. Brand new boat. Brand new rebuilt himself. Ah, copper steam brass.
Nice little thing to catch.
Nice fight, huh?
Yeah, it was the same for a second.
No. Yeah, that was.
Okay, maybe we stay on bait again. Bro, it's a duck Roman.
Look, that thing was strong though.
Big, bro.
It wasn't even as big as the other ones, but it was much stronger. Look at that.
What's
Guys, so we're going to gut the fish. We don't want them to sit with their guts in, especially red Roman. They eat a lot of coral and bait on the bottom, and if you leave them in the sun, their bellies start to rot very, very quickly. Their bellies rot. So we're moving spots now, so I'm just going to take this opportunity to gut the fish. Let me just show you quickly how we gut them. So you lift up its gill, you put the knife in its gill, in the front of the gills, and you cut through. Then you go behind the gill, cut through, put your thumb there, split the stomach, down the stomach, open the stomach up, knife through the middle of the gills, use your knife for leverage, all the guts are out. Rinse your fish off, sorted.
Like I said earlier, you can take the Bronson out of commercial, but not the commercial out of Bronson. Now he's doing it quickly. We can't show you properly, or maybe we'll show you a bit later again. But the point is just how quickly he can do it. And when this is your livelihood, small things like that make such a big difference.
We tried for the tail all morning on the lighthouse. We've got each one yellowtail. But there's almost a bit of a storm or something just offshore, and we're getting a strong west there. I was making it a bit uncomfortable. So after getting a few Romans and yellowtail, we opted to come around to Water Tower side. So we're in the bay. So we're just off of Aston Bay side, and we're going to try and for a few more bottom species. Look for some Busterman, Red Roman, Daggerot, if we're lucky maybe a Punsi. And I also hear apparently that the tail and keelback can come through late afternoon here. So stay tuned, let's see what happens.
Stop.
grants you.
I think we've got a nice busterman on here. First decent fish we've had on since we've moved across to the water tower side. So got a nice fish on here. Let's see what it is.
Nice fight, huh?
Yeah, it feels like a busterman. It's got a very hard head shake. Bump, 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 bump the whole time. Yeah, it's a busterman. Santa.
Hey, lekker breakfast.
Is it over there, guys? Busterman. Very, very strong fighting fish. This is quite a nice size one. They get up to about, I've seen up to about 5 kilos. It's a very nice bussy, this one.
Got a nice fish here. Check what a pearl of a day it is. So nice, dude. Just be out at sea again.
Yo, dageraad.
Dageraad!
Yo, hey, those are catching fish now. Nice.
What a beautiful species.
How's that fella? Throw him back. So, quite a long day on the beach. Well, sorry, not on the beach, on the boat. But I am going to show you guys how I prepare one of my favorite fish, which is this red Roman that we caught today. Basic way of cooking fresh fish, and it just tastes so good. You know, I always say the fresher the fish, the simpler you should keep it. Just salt, pepper, whatever you want to do, just keep it very simple. Alright, so I've got this fantastic spicy rice. It's like a little ready mix. It comes with the spices on the one side and the rice on the other side, in all at the same time. Okay, so I'm just going to walk you through the first part. I usually just cut down till I feel the bone. Then I'm just going to, all I do is, I haven't started really yet, I've just started a little bit. And I go all along that, you hear that, that's the sound you want. Then you know you're right against the bone. So now what I do is, to help me, I just lift the fillet a bit, and then you just keep going. Very important to have a nice sharp knife, obviously. I hate working with a blunt. So I really don't enjoy bones, so I am not someone that is super sparing when it comes to fish. I don't try it. The bone there, that's where the rib cage starts. So I cut, you can cut straight through it, or you can cut all along it. That depends what mood I'm in. But you can see I'm wasting next to nothing. There's no wastage there. So now my next step, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to skin it. So I always dig my nail into the skin of the fish. I work my knife underneath it. You work a little bit, and then you get a better grip. You work a little bit, and then you get a better grip, and eventually you sit with a nice grip. Like liver. Their skin's literally like, now look up, I'm literally pulling that thing as hard as I can, and it's like really tough as nails. That's what you sit with. Beautiful. Now to get rid of the pin bones, you'll see this little color line, or it's actually a blood line that goes all along the spine of the fish. So all you have to do is you cut just to the right of it. Separate the meat, and you cut just to the left of it. Okay, all I did now was I just took some normal flour, and I put it in the plate, and I'm going to use the plate to season my fish a bit. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to season my flour. That's just going to allow the egg's just going to allow the flour to stick to the meat. Of course, for the Robertson one, it comes in a blue packet. I definitely don't deep fry this fish. So Jess hates oil. I'm not a big fan of oil, so it's like a shallow pan fry fish. It's quite a healthy recipe actually. Okay, so redoing that scene a bit. So you want your oil to be hot, but you don't want it to be steak sizzling hot either. But you want it to make that sound when you put the fish in. So while that's re-eating, I'm going to batter my fish along. This is quite a messy thing, so Dad Jess is here to help me. Give it a nice rub. Now we just test it. Yeah, that's perfect. So that's literally what you want it to do. This is going to be a quick. We're not going to. The key is really to not. These aren't big pieces of fish, so you don't want to overcook it. So you only do this when the rice is pretty much ready, which it is. You ready for supper, love?
Very excited.
Husband making you supper.
First time in a new house.
No, she's lying.
After a month of marriage, first meal you make me.
You are lying. So this is what a dog looks like just after it's been spayed. She's really not happy with life, and this is one happy dog. She's grumpy as all. Look at that. Just like, take the camera away from me, Dad. Take the camera away from me, Dad. So now it's ready to turn when it gets this like nice little golden color. Size of this lemon. And I always leave for last, because when it cooks, it changes it goes a little bit acidic. I don't really know what the right word is, but it actually changes the compounds. It breaks the compounds of the lemon, and it changes the flavor a lot. And you don't really want that acidic taste to it. You just want the normal nice lemon shush to it. So that I really leave either till right at the end when it's off the pan, or till it's basically cooked. Right, just a little pro tip. Paper towel. Have more of the oils out. So bad. That is not part of my recommendation. Definitely go with the white. Right, here's a little taste test. An honest review.
Great.
An honest review.
It's divine, love. It's so
Really?
nice. Light and fluffy. And great.
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna get stuck into this fish and have a early night rest. So let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe and really like the video. It really helps a lot. So cheers guys, till the next one. Bye.